Hello and welcome everyone. It is time to enter the Kumite. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight. Okay guys, we have Magomed Ankalaev coming up against Anthony Lionheart Smith. First off, I have to say that I was not very impressed by Ankalaev's last performance against Thiago Santos. It was against a pretty over-the-hill Santos, too. However, Ankalaev is one of the most promising contenders in the division from what we've seen leading up to that. I'm going to chalk that performance up to a bad night at the office, even though he won via unanimous decision. I just have that high of expectations from him. I do predict that he will be challenging for the title very soon, and I honestly do see him becoming a champion. Hopefully that doesn't give away my prediction too early in this video. Anthony Smith is no joke and not an easy fight for anyone. Smith has long punches and he mixes in his kicks at the right time. We've also seen just how dangerous he is from clinch. That's honestly the place where I think he has the best chance at beating Ankalaev. His fights with Elvis Mutapcic, probably butchered that, and Rashad Evans shows us that he is scary with those elbows and knees from clinch. He's always working on lining them up. Smith is fast and long, but how is he going to look when he comes up against Ankalaev's strong defense and counter striking? They're also about the same length, so he's really not going to have that range advantage that he works well with and that he's kind of been used to. And we've seen a lot of his dominant performances in the striking come when he has a good length advantage. Ankalaev is going to be changing his angles and attacking off the center line. He can pivot mid-combo and off of the back foot. I think Smith has more power in his hands, but I do see Ankalaev having the higher fight IQ in this matchup. He's going to be making adjustments. I honestly see Smith coming out as the stronger fighter and landing some good shots around and maybe underneath the guard of Ankalaev. But as the fight carries on, I think Ankalaev will be making those adjustments and start to rack up momentum. Ankalaev is technical. Smith thrives in dog fights, but I'm not too sure if his chin is all there. He's taken a lot of damage throughout his career. He has a much better chin at 205. He was cutting way too much weight to make 185 back in the day. But I still don't think he can take too many shots from Ankalaev. When Ankalaev lands, it's usually pretty clean, so he doesn't have to rely too much on raw power. Precision beats power and timing beats speed 9 times out of 10. Ankalaev's slip hooks and sneaky head kicks are going to be dangerous. Smith lunges a lot when he's reaching for the punch, and if Ankalaev gets right off that center line and catches him overextended, it may be the beginning of the end. Now, Ankalaev needs to be careful to not be too defensive in this one. Smith is great at building up momentum and not letting it go. He can barrage someone who's shelling up for the most part, and he can do it from a safe distance. The way he fights is very long, and it's going to be hard to get a looping strike like a hook or something like that in when you're on the defense and your back's against the cage. Ultimately, though, I'm going to go with Magomed Ankalaev via decision. If it was a 5-rounder, I'd predict a finish, honestly. But Ankalaev is more so a slow starter unless his opponent gives him, easy openings. He likes to fight technically and not go for too many crazy things. I see Smith coming out strong and Ankalaev picking up the pace and finding his speed and timing and lining up some nice counter shots. The man is 17-1 for a good reason. I think he's on that next level at this point. And I view Anthony Smith as a bit of a gatekeeper. A good gatekeeper, but a gatekeeper. And I don't see him stopping Ankalaev from getting that title shot very soon. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you like the content we're providing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you disagree with our picks, make sure to berate us down in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And you can even follow me personally on Twitter. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight.